In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to speed Telly. I can speed Telly for a while already and a lot of people have asked me to make a tutorial, but I didn't even have full speed Telly on my main practice server MCPlayHD until a week ago when I did this. So when I got it, I decided to finally make a tutorial. I'm going to be telling you exactly what to do, and obviously speed Telly is easier said than done and it will take a while to practice after this tutorial, but I can give you some tips that helped me learn this bridging method. If you like this kind of content, you should consider subscribing. YouTube also gave me a notification that they are unsubscribing people, so even if you think you are subscribed, you should check again. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. So first of all, you have to be able to drag click and you have to be able to do it while moving your mouse. You don't need a lot of CPS. As you can see, this guy is speed Telly bridging with only 13 to 15 CPS, so the amount of CPS isn't really important, but you have to be consistent. Secondly, I recommend you learn normal Telly before speed Telly. It will help you understand more what you're doing and it just helps a lot in general. There are a couple speed Telly bridgers that count to normal Telly, but I don't recommend doing that. Okay, first I'm going to teach you the movement and aim for speed Telly, and at the end some tips for getting good momentum and stuff like that. So to start speed Telly on a practice server, you have to do something else first, because starting speed Telly straight away is not consistent and way harder. I recommend doing a 6-block Telly to start, since it gives a good amount of momentum to start speed Telly. A 5-block Telly or a 4-block flat Telly also gives good momentum, but the 5-block Telly is slower and the 4-block flat is very difficult to do consistent, although it is the fastest way to start. If you do it in a bedwars game, you can do a little god bridge start and do a normal Telly to gain momentum, but it's not really recommended to learn speed Telly in bedwars straight away. So just stay in your practice server for now. Once you turn around after your preferred way to start, you have to press S to go backwards, aim at the side of the block and drag click until you placed all the blocks. There's a lot of different ways you can aim, everyone develops their own one. Some people go straight back until they place all blocks, and other players do a slow turn and place blocks while turning around. Depending on the way you aim, your movement will also be different. If you do a fast turn, you can pretty much press forward and sideways at the same time, but if you do a slower turn, you have to press your A or D key a bit before pressing W. While doing all of this, you want to hold your spacebar. Don't worry about tapping speed Telly yet, this is way harder to do consistent and get good momentum, so master speed Telly with holding space first. By the way, just like normal Telly bridging, it doesn't matter which way you turn, it's just preference. I turn counterclockwise and I think most people do, but for example Doogile turns clockwise and he's one of the best speed Telly bridgers out there. So one of the things I had a lot of difficulties with while learning speed Telly is my momentum. A speed Telly is 3 blocks horizontal and 1 block vertical, which is not a far jump to do normally, but to do it while constantly turning around to place blocks, you can lose a lot of momentum if your movement isn't good. So basically you have to make sure your movement and aim is in sync. For example, a little while back I turned too early, which made me lose a lot of momentum, because when I jumped and turned back, I was still pressing W and I could do a max of 6 speed Tellys before I didn't even jump far enough to place the last block. Some people get it first try and others have to relearn it every day until they get it right. Anyway, that's pretty much all you have to know to speed Telly. Obviously, don't expect to be able to do it instantly, this takes a while to get good at. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I hope I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!